We are here with my buddy Ronnie, who is brand new in real estate, doesn't know anything about anything, and we're gonna do a series of getting started. So we're probably maybe 4 or 5 part series together of just going from not knowing anything about real estate to getting started, setting everything up, and then also getting to the point of actually closing deals. And that's the goal here on this training. And me and Ronnie met funny is we met at the gym. So and we just met a few months ago, right? Like it's been 3 months or how
Yeah,
long?
like a 3 month.
3 months ago. Okay, awesome. And we're gonna go through everything step by step from the beginning, and then we're just gonna go like you're just brand new, don't know anything, and getting from that point to actually closing deals, and not just closing your first deal, but getting to the point of closing your fifth deal, getting to the point of consistently closing deals every month, and then getting to the point of hopefully being able to hire, outsource, and you can even get to the point of what I do is just mentorship, mentoring people and splitting profits. So that's the end game is get to the point of that where you don't have to do everything yourself anymore, that you have hired a team, hired people, you're mentoring, and when you mentor people, that's the game changer. It's like, man, you change someone else's life, right? Like you went from, making 5, 6 thousand a month to where you're at to making 10, hopefully 20,000 a month from real estate investing, and that changes entire families, entire everyone's life, right? So that's the goal, what we're doing here. So you just signed up, you got the course recently. So we're just gonna go over everything here. So this is the membership area here where you got started. So you have our email, our phone number to get started. You have you joined the Facebook group, right? Kingdom RI Academy. Did you join that one?
Yes,
Awesome. So
yes,
there's two groups. There's Best Chicago Wholesale Deals Live. That's like the free group that I promote, doing a lot of my promotion, get people into the mentorship. And then there's Kingdom Eye Academy, which is the paid group, which is for the paid members. So um the paid members group, we go live every Monday at about 6 p.m. We do it every 2 weeks. We're gonna go back to every week when the summer's over. But we do it about every 2 weeks, and then Best Chicago Wholesale goes live. We go live every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. I say Central because most of my people are from Chicago, so we're Eastern. We're in Florida, so we're Eastern over here right now. So Monday nights we do the trainings. It's two different groups, so not to confuse you. And then uh to get started. So first I'm gonna ask you, Ronnie, like what's going on in your head? Are you nervous, excited to get started? Like what how you feeling, man?
so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling thankful, like, that I meet you. And I say that's a part of the God plan. And I say thank you. Thank you, God, and thank you also to you, to helping me learning about it. And a little bit, yes, no nervous, I can say excited because that's a new concept to me, I would like to learn how I can manage Airbnb, how I can diversify my income, and that was the really good way to do. And the best way is with the mentorship with
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Awesome, man. Yeah, what's your goal? Like what's your end goal? You want to make 10 grand a month, 20 grand? What's your goal at the end of the day?
It's funny because I never thought that I can do 10 grand in a month. That
Yeah.
wasn't on my mind. But
Yeah.
like after I saw, your first training, and after that I saw the potential, I can tell you, yeah. I can say my first goal is 10 grand, 10 grand a month.
Awesome, man. That's a good goal. 10 grand a month, I think, is reasonable for one man show. To get to that point of maybe 20 grand a month, maybe you need to hire one person. Could you do it on your own? Yeah, but you'd be working like all day long. Uh, But yeah, 10 grand a month I think is a great realistic goal for most people getting started. If you're just a one man show, you don't have a team member. Some people have a wife that's helping them. Some people have, family. So if you got two people, I think 20 grand is definitely doable as well. So in the training here in the welcome video, the first video we're gonna go over is getting started, what to expect, how to set realistic goals. So what we're doing here is our goal is to help sellers that own a property, and it doesn't matter what they owe, doesn't matter how much equity they have, and it doesn't matter if they could be upside down and we can still maybe do a deal on it, and it doesn't matter. So we have a five offer system that we so your mindset when you're in this business is how can I help sellers today? And every day that's your mindset. How can I help a seller today? Right? So that's your mindset every day. So if you're not making money in this business, you got to think how many, when you make offers, that's an offer to help a seller to sell their home, right? So when you always got to think how many offers did I make today? If you make no offers every day, then you're never going to make any money, right? So the only thing that makes money in this business is talking to a seller and actually presenting an offer over the phone. You can do it in person. Uh, but the best thing is over the phone or in person, you're presenting these offers to the sellers and you're offering them to help them, right? To serve them, and a lot of these deals that come through the table, um, a lot of them, they're not gonna have the equity there. They have a mortgage, they owe too much on the property. So now you have like, we're gonna go over the rent to own offers and how you can actually pick up rental property without getting into debt, without putting much cash up, or and the Airbnb offer where you can just manage it and make $1,000 a month off one property and never got your credit check, never invested a dime into the property. And the first step is setting your goal, right? So you're not gonna um come in and make 10 offers and start closing 10 grand a month your first month. Probably not likely. The way I see most new investors, including myself, it took me 6 months to close my first deal. And I did have mentorship as well. I did have someone that I can go to ask questions, to get the hand holding and stuff. But it was the main thing is like when you start, you got to think of long term, like you're going to get most of your deals through the what's called follow up. Like if you make an offer today, most likely most of the deals are going to say no. But if you consistently follow up with that person for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, we've had deals where we followed up for 3 years. That, if you're consistently following up with every single offer you make, that's when you should have a business. So you're brand new, you don't have a follow-up list yet. So 3 months in, you're making offers every day. 6 months in, you're making offers every day. All of a sudden, you got 400, 500 people you follow up with every single month. And that's where the momentum happens, where it's easier to get deals because you have a follow-up list. So you got to think like, okay, I got to plant seeds today, right? I got to make this offer. This offer today may not come into harvest. I may not get a fruit today, but if I consistently follow up for 3 months, 6 months, boom, they want to sell. Boom, you just made 10 grand because you consistently followed up with the seller, right? Now, can you get deals, without the follow-up? Yeah, we do deals all the time without following up. They accept the initial offer, we close the deal in a couple weeks. But most of the deals, I would say 80% or more is probably going to come through that consistent follow-up. So that I want to kind of set realistic goals. Like, man, most of these people that you talk to are probably going to say no, right? So you got to be ready for that, right? When you know what to expect, you don't have false expectations, right? So you don't quit. So the name of the game is first and foremost, I kind of like to draw. Do you have any questions right now?
No,
No?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna draw like kind of did you watch this training already? It's like a baseball field to get started. So I like to just draw like a baseball field where this is like home plate, this is first base, second base, third base, and this is, home. And when you're first starting out, you're educating yourself, education, learning. I need to know what to do. And you educate yourself, you learn. And then while you're educating yourself, you're taking action, right? And then first base would be your first deal, right? Your first closed transaction. So realistically, this is probably gonna take 30 offers if you're brand new to equal one deal. And realistically, this could take anywhere from an hour per offer to 2 hours per offer. So this may take 30 to maybe even 60 hours of work to get one deal, right? And that one deal should hopefully make you, I'm just going to average it out to 5,000 or more. And we just closed a deal, we made 46,000. And I think I showed you the wire, but every deal is gonna be, we got small deals where we make 2 grand, small deals we make 3 grand, big deals we make 20 grand. So the average, I would say we're averaging maybe 7,500, but just to keep it easy, 5,000, per deal, right? So this is the expectation. I put in 30, 60 hours of work where I'm just on the phones, calling, texting, emailing sellers, um, asking them if they want to sell their house. We're investors looking to buy properties. And your goal is to get 30 offers out the door as quickly as possible. Could you do that in the first month? Yes. May it take a couple months? It depends on how much time you're going to commit to it, right? And then to get to second base, I would say this is like you close your fifth deal, at least your fifth deal closed. And then this is going to be um if you're new still, it's gonna take 30 hours. So if you times that by 30 hours, uh hours worked. So you got about 150 hours, right? Of work, of offers, right? So and then I would say when you should still be a one-man show from the first deal to the fifth deal. Don't outsource, don't hire people yet. Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're hiring yet. When you've done it 5 times, you made 150 plus offers. Then now you know how to analyze deals, everything. You know how to get sellers in, you know how to talk to them, you know how to analyze deals, you know how to make offers, you know how to negotiate, you know how to get contracts signed. So at that point, you know all the steps. So now, when you're uh getting to third base, would be um your outsourcing, right? Hiring. So maybe you want to make your first hire, right? Uh you can even do mentor like what I do. Maybe your first mentor, your first hire to get to third base. And then so what's cool about this business is that I can hire someone to do what? They're going to do all of this, right? The 150 hours, right? So guess what you're doing? You're not doing all that anymore, right? You can keep doing the 150 hour offers or 150 hours of work to make 150 offers, or you can outsource it, hire someone, and then you can double it, right? So now we're making, as a team, we're doing 300, we're doing, instead of 30 offers a month, we're doing 60 offers a month, right? And then this is your first hire, outsourcing. And of course, the home run is going to be building your team. And because in the beginning, the business, it's tough. You're by yourself. You're the one making all the calls, the texts, and you have to do everything yourself. You have to analyze the deal. You have to, maybe go to the house, take pictures yourself. You have to maybe you're doing everything, right? You're a one-man show. But when you start building a team, that's the end goal, I would say, for everyone is eventually build a team where you can now take the whole month off, right? And now I can go and be with my family for a whole month and I'm still making 10, 20 grand a month, right? So that's the end goal, is build a team. And we do that through hiring. You can hire, local if you want. We hire VAs from like the Philippines, or through mentorship. What I do, kind of like when people join, I say, just look at what I do. Let's say eventually one day you create your own mentorship. You mentor people. You can do it for free. You can do it paid, however you want to do it. And then start splitting profits with them 50-50, right? So you can have 10 people that you're mentoring and you're splitting profits with these 10 people 50-50 on deals. But as a team, let's say you got 5 people and they're all making 30 offers a month, times five, that's 150 offers monthly. So that should lead to, 5 deals a month that will probably net 25,000 in profit a month. And you can do a combination where you're hiring maybe 3 VAs and then you're starting to mentor 2 people, right? So that gets you your 5. And what's great about this business is unlimited, right? Like if I'm investing into a VA and I'm paying them 2 grand a month to work for me, and they're consistently bringing in 10 grand a month, how many times can you do that? You can do it unlimited, right? Because they're making you money. There's no loss of money. It's a profit every single month, right? So that's the end game. So that's the big picture is that's the big picture. Close your first deal. You got them per 30, at least 30 offers out the door. Get to your fifth deal closing. This may take anywhere from maybe 3 to 6 months. To close my fifth deal, it took me longer. It was probably like 8 months or so. And it was I didn't follow everything, the med, like I thought I knew everything following YouTube videos and stuff like that too. So but when you have the hand holding, it may get shorter, maybe take you 3 months, 4 months. And then once you get to that point of everything to do, start hiring and outsourcing, right? So either I'm gonna go the VA route, or I'm gonna pay somebody, or I'm gonna do the mentorship route. You can charge them $100 a month like I do, or you can do it for free. When I started mentoring, I did it for free, and that's how I kind of built my brand and my reputation. In Chicago, I did like a free meetup group, and I just taught everything for free. And I just like, hey, if you want to partner with us, we'll analyze your deals, we'll handhold you, and if you send us a deal, we'll just split the profits on it. So I know it's a lot. So what do you think about this, as far as your end, like your goal at the end of this?
Yeah, sounds good. But I have a question. When you say 30 offer, it can be 6, 5 offer. So when you say 30 offer is, because we have you have the 5 offer system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be 6
Oh, so I mean
or
30 leads where you make an offer. So one lead you're making maybe 3 or 4 different offers, but 30 different people, 30 different owners. Yeah. Yeah. And as you get better, as you learn how to negotiate, learn how to make the offers, that will go down. Like when I started, I was pretty awful. I was probably at like 100 to 1, but I didn't know what I was doing. But you can get it to the point of it takes 20 offers to get a deal, or I got some people that were doing like 10 offers to get a deal, right? And there's some people that, yeah, at 5 offers they get one deal, right? So it's all about learning how to negotiate, build rapport, learning, and you don't learn until you actually start doing it, right? So, and at the same time, we have our what I love about the 5 offer system. we have the 5 offer system, right? So at the same time, so just to let you know, like most people like guru courses and stuff like that, all they do is teach you wholesaling. They teach you like one offer and that's all they have. And with our 5 offer system, we teach wholesaling, which is transactional, right? You get paid once, you get paid 20 grand, 5 grand, whatever the amount, and then that's it, right? But with our 5 offer system, while you're doing this, you're also making rent to own offers. You can use our system for owner finance offers, Airbnb, where you take a property over and you're managing it. Or you can rent to own it and turn it into an Airbnb, or you can rent to own it and just rent it out normally, and cash flow it. You can rent to own it and rent to own it to someone else and cash flow it. But at the same time, while you're doing transactional deals where you get paid once and that's it, your goal is to pick up cash flowing properties, hopefully one a month, right? Like let's say you get started now and 12 months from now maybe you close a handful, maybe you close like 5 wholesale deals, you made 25,000, and then on top of that, you picked up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cash flowing properties, and now you're getting paid every week from Airbnb or every month from rental property, right? So that's the 5 offer system. What we teach is it's you're gonna get the cash flow. On top of that, you're gonna also get the transactional deals where it's just one and that's it, right? So we're gonna go over, I just want to show you like kind of what I did in my membership group. I'm gonna stop my screen share really quick and just show you like kind of like using our 5 offer system, what your bank account can eventually, look like when you actually implement all this stuff. Let's see. So you see, yeah, we have Airbnb. So every week you see the Airbnb payments, 577, 532, 349, 324. And then boom, this is maybe this one was like a listing, 3,500. See that? And then another, this was like a wholesale deal, 2,300. And then boom, Airbnb payment, 1,000. And this is all in one week, right? Like 565. And then boom, we have a 3,900 uh wholesale deal, 2,792 wholesale deal. So at the same time you're closing these checks where you're making 3 grand, 5 grand, you're also getting the cash flow where you're making 500, 300 a week, 400 a week from properties, right? And you'll see Airbnb, 1,800 bucks, 500 bucks, 262. Then you see some big checks like this where you get $23,000 wire from a wholesale deal. You see some more Airbnb payments, and then you'll get big ones where it's 46,950 right there. So it's like, um, if you implement the system, you get the wholesale deals, you get listing deals, those are just transactional. And at the same time, you're cash flowing, and you can see that we every week Airbnb, 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 3,684 Airbnb. So if you add all this up, it's probably like we made about 117,000 in revenue in the last like 40 days. So here's another deal that we closed, 3,000. So that's if you implement this is all from our 5 offer system that we implement and using everything that we showed you. Um, and that's the goal. You wake up one day, all of a sudden you got 20,000 in cash flowing coming in. So I don't have to close a deal. I don't have to hustle and grind and close a deal, a wholesale deal or any transaction because I have 10, 15 Airbnbs, 15 grand a month coming in from Airbnb. I can take the whole month off and I don't even have to, with the outsourcing on top of the cash flow, I don't have to work you can take the couple months off if you want, right? So I just wanted to show that just to get you an idea of like how this five offer system turns into actual profit in your bank account, right? So you have any questions or thoughts or anything right now?
Good, good.
No?
No.
Okay. So you said your goal was to make 10,000 uh a month, right? So that's 120,000 a year. That's your end goal. Is that right?
Yeah.
Um, so we just we need to break it down to what you need to do every day to get there, right? So we need to go from, okay, this is my end goal. Okay, how many actual hours do I need to work to get there, right? Every day or every week, every month, right? So we're gonna make some assumptions. One assumption is $5,000 equals one deal. Another assumption, which I'm getting averages, like we probably average 7,500 a deal. But averages 30. Another assumption is it's gonna take 30 offers to get one deal. And then another one is it's gonna take 1 hour to equal one offer. So 1 hour of work where all I'm doing is I'm on the phones talking to sellers, trying to get people to I'm texting people, calling people, emailing people, seeing if they want to offer on their property, right? So it's not learning more, studying more, none of that. It's not watching more of my Facebook videos. It's just on the phone, 1 hour of consistent calls and texts and emails to sellers. Okay. So you excited, man, or
Right. Yeah. Yeah. 1 hour.
yeah,
That's good. So 1 hour, one offer.
yeah,
Please,
average, right? It may
please.
take a little longer, it may take a little lower. Maybe sometimes it takes you 20 minutes, sometimes it takes you a couple hours, but just give me average, okay? And then next thing is so if we take 120,000, divide that by 5,000, we got 24 deals per year to close. That's what
Wow.
that's your goal, right?
Nice.
So that's 2 deals a month. And then if you times that by 30 offers, you're at 720 offers. One offer equals 1 hour, so also 720 hours of work per year. So if you get started today and you look a year back from today and you didn't do this, you're probably not going to make this, right? And then we break it down by the month. You're at 60 monthly. So you have to track this. So you get started today, 30 days from now, you should create a task. Say, hey, did I make my 60 offers? Right. And if you didn't, again, you're not going to make the 120 grand. Right. And then 60 divided by the week, you got to make 15 offers a week. And same thing at the end of the week, did I make my 15 offers? If I didn't, I gotta get on the grind. I gotta get on the phones. I gotta start calling more people, texting more people. If I didn't hit this, I'm never gonna, if I didn't hit my 15 a week, I'm not gonna hit my 120 grand, right? And how many days a week do you have to work on it?
I can say 6 day.
6?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 divided by 6, you're probably looking at 2.5 uh 5 days a week.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, times 5 days a week to hit the 120 grand, right? Like if you wanna you don't have that much time, maybe you want to start at 60K, then you're gonna divide that in half where you're gonna work 1.25, right? So if I want to start here where I'm gonna make 60 grand a year, I'm gonna divide that and I'm gonna only work 1.25 hours 5 days a week on it, right? But if you want to hit the 120, you gotta work a little more, right? And the same thing, if I want to make 240, I gotta double all this. If I want to double the 120 times two, 240, I gotta double everything. 120 a month, 30 a week, two and a half, 5 days a week, right? 6 days a week. And again, the beauty about this is like eventually I can hire someone and then they're doing the 2.5 hours, 6 days a week for me, right? So I don't have to do that. And the next goal, so this is your magic formula, if you're not doing this every day, like you're brushing your teeth every day, then you're never gonna hit the 120. That makes sense?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What time you gotta get off? At 12?
Yeah. That's good.
You gotta get off at 12, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So 2.5, 5 days a week. This is your magic formula. This is your daily foundation that you need to hit. Is this something that you can hit, or do you need to go a little lower on your goal?
Yeah, I can do it on that.
You can do the 120?
Yeah, 2 hour and a half sounds good per day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your 2.5 hours, 6 days a week. Um, and you should write down your schedule, right? Like plan it Thursday, Friday, like treat it like a job, right? Like if I don't show up to work, I'm gonna get fired, right? You need to hold yourself accountable. Um, I'll hold you accountable because we're gonna do this series together. So, but yeah, your wife, should know your schedule. Everyone in your family that you live with should know your schedule, and you just tell them, hey, this is my work hours. I can't. This is my time. I need to do this,
That's
right?
all right.
What was that?
So block out the hours.
Block it out, yeah. Do
Yeah.
what is your schedule? Like what day and time can you do this?
I can tell you when I was doing the training, following the training step by step, and I take a note, we can do uh 12 to 12 to 2.5. Yeah, 12 to 2:30 p.m.
Monday through Friday or Saturday?
Monday to Saturday.
Oh, okay. Good. So I mean, yeah, tell everyone that this is my time. I have to focus, to build my future, right? Like you have to just focus this time and just during this time, 12 p.m. Of course, there's the initial learning process where you have to study, watch some videos, set everything up. But after that learning process is over, the only thing you're doing from 12 to 2:30 is making offers, calling sellers. You're calling, texting, emailing, you're doing a lot of follow-up with people, you're analyzing deals, you're submitting offers. That's all you're doing. The only thing that makes money is talking to sellers and making offers and following up, right? So that's all you're doing during these 2.5 hours, right? And it's good to have I always say it's good to have an accountability partner. So for me and you, we're gonna meet every once a week. So I'll be your accountability partner. So you got to report to me, right? Like, hey, bro, like what's going on? Like, you can't have when you have to report to someone, that you need to meet with every week, and you have to tell them, you're more likely to hit your goals when you have someone watching you, right? So it's a good idea to get an accountability partner. If you don't have one, you can post in the Facebook group. I just say, hey, I need accountability partner, and maybe someone will reach out to you, and connect or just do someone in your family that you live with, right? Your wife, your kids, so anyone that you live with, just make them hold you accountable to this schedule so that you can hit your goal, hit your dream. Um, I know it sounds like a lot, 2.5 hours, 6 days a week to start off, but like I said, this can be you can hire VA to do this eventually for you. And then you can also mentor people to do this for you eventually, and that's your goal, right? Like, so I don't have to do all of it. I don't have to do all of it myself, right? At the end of the day. So yeah, we went over getting started, what to expect, setting your goals, and we're gonna meet once a week. And if you guys, you're watching this training, you're stuck, you need help, you can always schedule a Zoom call here. So the Zoom call link is in the welcome video right here. Boom. You can schedule it on my calendar here. See what I have available. If anyone's stuck, we can help you. I can help you get unstuck from that. So what we're gonna do is uh set up your CRM and websites next training. So I think I want to end it here and just get your thoughts on the first, get your thoughts on the end, what do you think of what are your thoughts going forward right now?
Yes, I can tell you, and as in the beginning, I think it's doable. It's doable. Learn all of the system, watching the video, and calling the people, texting, email, setting offer. That's the focus. Have to be focused. I
Yeah,
like it what you say. Hour and a half have to be focused and doing that,
yeah,
and it's possible.
awesome, man. And did you set up your CRM and websites yet? Or not yet?
No, not a website. I log in into the CRM and I log in onto the DL machine.
Got it. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep these like under an hour and then we'll just go through each step individually for each training. And we're gonna do this series to help new people just getting started with our program and everything, okay?
Perfect.
So next time we're gonna do CRM setup using the CRM, website training, how to get your website set up, how to connect your email, and we're gonna go through using the CRM in detail and going over how to get the different offers. So our CRM, you just plug in some square footage, condition, and comps, and then it'll give you the offers for you. And I know you got to get back to work, so that's why I wanted to end it here, okay? So I'm
All
gonna
right.
stop recording and we will be back for the next episode.